Plus, they get all the resources that are here.
Whatever those might be.
Well, for one, the people. If Romefeller just started to institute slavery out of nowhere, boom, you just threw all your people to slavery. Like, who's going to stop them? They control the whole Earth. And total pacifism means you're never going to fall back. Where are you flying to? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are back with another episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. And not Wing Gundam, as other shows would say. We come back, as we normally do, with notes and a board. So let's go ahead and hop on over to that board and see what has changed. Where I have added Master Long Shirin, connected them to Wu Fei with a green line, then marked them as dead. I've labeled here that I've connected Zex to Wu Fei with a red line. Did I actually do that?
Let's see where Wu Fei. Okay, so here's Zex. Where's Wu Fei?
Down 2 and to the right. Sorry, I can't zoom in without screwing up the overlay.
I don't see any real red lines connecting the two of them. No. See all the way around. Yeah, one, but it's all the way around to the left and then down by the ringmaster and then up into Wu Fei.
Like I said, sometimes it's difficult to get them on a direct line.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just making sure that I did it because I could see that my mouse cursor was flashing at the end of that, so it's obviously the last thing I wrote. Anything you think I missed?
Catherine to Troa, that's just a reunion. Nothing really changed except that Troa is out of it for now.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to mark down thinks she's his sister. I guess I could add a blue arrow from him to her. But usually the board reflects truth. That's a statement, isn't it? Usually the board reflects truth. Usually the board reflects intended truth. Which is to say, if he was actually related to her. I don't know how I would reflect thinks he's related to her on the board.
Yep.
Because again, that's not a state, that's a state of mind more so than a relationship.
Cool.
That'd be like marking down on the board, he has amnesia. How would I do?
Well, and if that's all for the board, I will start with the notes. Episode 35, The Return of Wu Fei. So Troy was rescued near the colony and then found by Catherine. By the way, Catherine, that is going to be the one soggy baguette.
I believe it's a comment we made during the reaction.
I know.
I mean, my thought during that scene is one, what's the happenstance of just you two being in the same place at the same time? And two, how is she so cheery about seeing him when he literally looks like the worst person? Like, you remember the movie Trading Places?
Yeah.
When Dan Aykroyd's character is the drunk Santa, standing out in the street corner with the dog pissing on his leg in the rain, eating a ham he just pulled out of his pocket that's all wrapped up in the Santa Claus beard. Like, that's that Troa. And you're just walking up to him like it's a normal day. A comment I said in the notes for episode 17, the colony rep that was hitting on Lady Un says that he is a third-generation colonist, meaning that the first generation of colonists were about 60 to 90 years ago, which ironically means that the colonies at their earliest were inhabited in the after-colony year of 105. Pretty ballsy to name your calendar after colony 100 years before the colonies. Here, Master Long says that for over 100 years they have fought the evils of outer space, and more specifically, but even this colony, which has protected us for all that time. So, just more contradictory information.
Yeah. Because Wing never does that. Very rare that they give us contradictory, if not vacuous statements, for reasons that shall remain unexplained. Next, we have Wu Fei in space China. Or China in space, I suppose, because that is the theme of the the colony, because people outside of the compound are dressed in a similar manner. So,
I was just saying, this came out around the same time, or within a couple of years of G Gundam, so it's a theme.
Yeah.
Neo China. I guess Howard is indicating that the Gundam pilots are fighting without a cause now, since he says that they likely wouldn't join Zex, who is fighting for a cause.
Yeah, I mean, that's accurate. They were fighting for the colonies. Colonies don't want them. At least Hero has joined all the sides that have given him a gun, or most of them anyway. And now they're just fighting. It's like, oh, this guy's attacking. Okay, let's fight him. You know, except for Wu Fei, who apparently now is fighting for a cause, avenging the colony and fighting evil, because evil is out there somewhere. You know,
It's Wu Fei.
and funny thing about the dub, it gives Master Long a masculine voice, but the sub has a more feminine voice. It's an interesting choice, to be sure.
Yeah, no, I very specifically think that I didn't gender Master Long for that reason. He could, I just gendered him. They could be a very effeminate old man or a
It could be an old
very
person.
masculine old woman.
Yeah, it could be just an old person with a very reedy voice. Either way.
Well, you watched Ranma 1/2 before, haven't you?
Bits of it I know about. When they fall in hot water, they change.
Yeah. Well, there's
gender.
a grandpa in that one who is like very tiny, but so grizzled. Like I don't know what to call it. Like just old person in anime that he is almost completely indistinct from the grandma that you see later.
Well, it happens. It's an anime. People shrink apparently severely when they become old.
Well, I mean, people shrink in real life too.
True, but not to the size of a toddler.
Don't make me laugh. It will be very painful if you make me laugh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But when we said you'll make me laugh, I know what you were thinking about. So
It's odd that Duke Dermail wants overwhelming power, and in consideration of that, wants Tuberoff to design a Peace Million caliber space battleship. Building something of equal power to something that already exists isn't overwhelming. That's equivalent firepower. Worse, you control the entire Earth, essentially. With all the resources of the Earth, the best you can do is match the firepower of some random group of unaligned people.
I have a note about that. But yeah, that also doesn't make any sense.
I guess
Why
it also
copy it when
indicates that he's aware of the Peace Million, which seems to be a unique, one-of-a-kind thing.
My next note. Oh, so you threaten our colony with destruction? Well, we are going to destroy ourselves. They do.
That'll teach them.
Yeah. We'll learn the lesson that we have engraved on our grave markers. Oh, wait, if it's a space. Never mind.
Well, it's absolutism, right?
Yeah.
You could try to kill us, and conceivably a bunch of us could survive because you're not, well, they are firing essentially the Wing Zero gun. Each of them, the Wing gun, rather. Each one of them was designed to equal that firepower, and that thing could destroy a colony in one shot, so.
Yeah.
Conceivably. But I mean, we're just throwing out any ability to see if that would be the case.
Not even calling their bluff or somebody else will help them or whatever. Just like, oh, you want to destroy us? Well,
if anything, it shows that you have no faith in Wu Fei's ability. Even though that's your message, is that we believe in you, take our beliefs into the future. You clearly have no ability to save us, so we might as well just kill ourselves. Alright, my last note. This episode is jarring in its narrative. Both Romefeller and the Sanc Kingdom are essentially claiming wins here. Duke Dermail says that they've conquered most of the Earth to the point of not even needing to continue with the conquest plan. At the same time, Relina has people begging her, people from the Romefeller Foundation, begging her to teach them pacifism. This is a Venn diagram where it must be that the people Romefeller has already conquered now want to be pacifists, which has to be an extra win for Romefeller.
Yeah.
What's that? The people we've conquered never want to fight back.
I haven't known about that as well. Talk about the Peacemelian. So the Peacemelian ship that was introduced a couple episodes ago is already known to Romafel, and they classified it as a battleship. We don't even know where it came from. Just appeared, and apparently, they know so much about it they can replicate it. Unless they stole it from Rockefeller, but then why?
Rockefeller?
So,
Dude's too rich.
Rockefeller. Yeah, Rockefeller. They are very rich. Rockefeller, right?
I think
Then,
it came
if that's
from
the case,
Earth.
it's like,
I want to say that's the place that Howard was at when he's last talking to Zex before we saw them in space. The thing that they were going up and down inside of, I think that was that. But yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I've mentioned before, where the hell did this thing come from?
and they launched it without what I call, the ramp, because everything gets you. If you want to launch a space, you have to use one of those ramps.
Might just be so big that it has such massive thrust.
Yeah, but also must weigh a lot too. So,
Well, I mean, I'm just saying maybe they did it the old school way.
I kind of hate the reasoning, but of all the people spouting ideologies and philosophies, the members of the Rockefeller Foundation are the only ones that have a straightforward thinking. It's about the cash, man. The Duke is costing us too much money. We want to do something about it.
I don't know. As much as I don't like it, the Sanc Kingdom, Relina, that's pretty straightforward. We don't want to fight.
Yeah.
It's dumb, but I mean, it's straightforward. It's not convoluted.
Now we're going to have another Gundam v Gundam fight. That's Wu Fei versus Sex. For, again, reasons that are not very clear. Other than, hey, I want to talk to you. It's like, well, we're going to fight. Yes, I have a note about that, but go ahead.
It's Wu Fei.
Yeah, guess so.
Not for nothing. He did just witness his whole colony die.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm a dumbass. I read the first line of my comment and didn't realize that it's bigger. I thought, oh, this is another line. At least Wu Fei has a reason to fight since the colony went boom and Sex was part of Oz. Still, the fight in the end was a nothing burger except for the fact that Sex is also having problems with the Zero system.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking to the narrator's comment how the narrator explains that the Zero system makes a pilot better by getting rid of their fear of death, except that neither thing is true. Zex was a better pilot without the Zero system, and the fear of death is instilled in them. It's not removed from them. Literally, Zex saw himself get killed, and then he watched everything he cares about get killed, and then he's like terrified of that happening. It doesn't remove your fear of death, it puts it in you.
Look at all the possibilities, and all the possibilities are bad, basically.
Well, yeah, no, it's the Eye of Agamotto, essentially, the Marvel thing. I've seen 1 million possible combinations of what could happen, and we only succeed in one. Except where Doctor Strange doesn't get terrified and lock up because of it. Well, I guess he doesn't get locked up. He gets stuck watching all the futures, but this is different. This is worse.
I mean, I guess they might be saying the best solution is not to fight at all, but we're in episode 35 of 49, so that's not a thing that they show.
Well, I mean, it seems to be indicating to you every possibility of things you could lose, your own life, things you care about, etc. But I think
if you decide to use the system.
Yeah. But I mean, we already knew that because we were in a fight. So every time you go into a fight, you have to automatically assume. So I was just telling somebody sometime today their plans for trying to make it on YouTube, and they kept talking about luck, and I was like, don't plan on being lucky.
No. Yeah. It's one thing you can't plan about.
Don't plan to going into a fight and not get hurt or losing something, because that's what the fight is for. So I don't really think that the Zero system showing you stuff that you've probably already considered doesn't help you. All it's doing is making a movie of your failures.
Possible failures. But I guess in order to overcome it, you have to see yourself winning? guess.
Again,
Maybe
Sex was running headfirst into battles and overcoming them without having to.
But I'm talking about the zero system itself, right? The zero system tells you all the possibilities and calculates the likelihood of them according to what the narrator says, and therefore all the things that could go wrong. You then have to, hopefully, envision yourself in that one possibility or multiple possibilities where you clearly win. Thus, be able to use the information given by the zero system, but also put yourself in a situation where you actually win the battle, as opposed to just like giving in and go like, "Oh no, there's no way," and shut down.
Again, though, it makes you a worse fighter.
According to the rules of Wing, that's not the case. But
well, the narrator is unreliable.
Oh, definitely, like everything else in this show. And my final note: I get that Catherine wants to protect Troa, but no, he's not better off this way. That is for Troa and not you, Catherine, to decide.
I guess in this very specific instance, I disagree. You say it's best for him to decide, but he's incapable of deciding. This is the reason why we have caregivers, and why you're not allowed to make legal decisions as a child. If you're incapable mentally of making decisions on your own for your own self-interest, I know she's not legally assigned as a caregiver, but she is essentially the closest thing we have to next of kin in this situation. So, despite the fact that you may disagree that this is what's best for him, he's not in the position to make that choice himself right now until he becomes himself again, whatever that takes. So she's the go-to. Now, this is actually not best for her. Well, I mean, one, psychologically, but two, he's a known Gundam pilot, and apparently they have all your home addresses. So,
yeah.
And also, you're a known associate of a Gundam pilot, so I don't even know how you're still getting work. But yeah, it's not a good position for you. It probably is the best position for him because he'd just be homeless and destitute.
Until the enemy shows up to blow up another colony because you're there. And then
I think they're still on Earth. They've never shown to be off of Earth.
Well, the last time we saw Troy, he was being secured by a colony in space. We don't know how he. Well,
I'm talking about
he
the
could
circus.
be on Earth.
Circus has never left the Earth. I think it would be easier to explain Troa coming back to Earth than it would be explaining the circus getting off of Earth.
Either way, I don't think the show cares to make that a kind of explanation. So,
I mean, all we have to do is see the sky in the shot.
We haven't seen it.
I probably have.
Interiors.
No, sorry, the element that it's raining is making it difficult.
Yeah. And we were at ground level. There were characters looking at each other. Then it was indoors, so
I'm sure we'll see the sky at least one more time in a Troa shot with a circus.
The walls of the colony. Like, are you sure you're in a colony? Yeah.
Or just the regular blue skies.
Yeah. In which case it will be on Earth.
Well, yeah, because I'm saying I think they're on Earth because how would the colony? We put all the lions and tigers and all, this is all. And again, they're a known associate of a former Gundam pilot, so I don't know how they're getting work, let alone getting a license to leave Earth.
Anyway, those were my notes.
All right, with all that said, I guess there's nothing left to do but to hop on into it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
So, we're supposed to be getting a new song soon, but
are we? Oh yeah, yet. Last 10 episodes. What are we on?
We're at episode 36.
Oh yeah, so we're still 14.
14 episodes
we're gonna
to go. Yeah,
be recording up to 37 today, hopefully.
Yeah.
So 13 episodes away from new opening. Not that I'm like super enthused just for a new opening, considering I've heard both.
No, we'll be. I'm sorry. At the end of this episode will be 13 episodes because this is episode 36, and it's 49 episodes, not 50. I think.
Right, but I also don't know if I've said that. Well, no, then then we're both wrong again.
36 minus 49?
It would be 3 episodes, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
said
it'll be-
13. We're saying like 13, 14. This would be
Yeah.
3 episodes away. Because we should be counting to 40, not 50.
Yeah.
Or even 49.
So it'll be in episode 39, right?
I think it's 40, but I don't know.
戦闘状況下で発生するあらゆるデータを即時演算し、得られた膨大な予測値を直接パイロットにフィードバックするコックピットシステムの通称である。
Clearly does more than that.
このシステムはパイロットを極限状況にまで追い込み、自らの死すらも厭わない結果得られる完璧な勝利を実現するものだった。アフターコロニー195年。世界が混沌の時代を
It's been after Colony 195 for the entire show.
Yeah.
ウィングゼロとエピオンである。
サンクキングダム崩壊。
Hokai means collapse.
I don't know. Depends. We'll have to check.
ロームヘラ財団、ひいては地球の支配階級なのだ。だからってオズのトレーズ派とやら。
Yeah, but your enemy is also Oz.
まずは宇宙を我々の手に取り戻すことが必要だ。そのためには旧連合の兵士も受け入れる必要がある。バカな、奴らと手が組めるものか。だが
They legit haven't been a thing in forever.
手を結ばなければ奴らの支配を打ち破れはしない。しかしな、君はどう思う、デュオ。
ま、現状でロームフェラが真の敵だってのは俺たちもトレーズ派も旧連合も一緒だ。だけどな、肝心なのはロームフェラを倒した後どうするかだよ。それがまとまったらまた声をかけてくれ。
おい、デュオ。
See, this is the kind of conversation that should have happened like 10 or 15 episodes ago, right?
It did.
What?
It did happen 10 or 15 episodes ago, and it happened 10 to 15 episodes before that, too. This is a conversation that keeps happening. That people don't know what the fuck to do, and they're having meetings like Gundam pilots in the room, and they ask the Gundam pilot, and he says, hey, you figure it out, and he walks away. Death. So is that a phrase we were saying back in the day? Just delete that? Hey, is this not our dog?
No, apparently not. That's on Earth.
Or it's the biggest colony of them all.
周辺の軍事基地では兵力が集結しています。間違いありません。オズは、いえ、ロームフェラはサンクキングダムを潰す気です。
Which could easily do. You've got 5 mobile suits.
わかりました。デルマイユコーと話し合ってみます。リリーナ様、ロームフェラはサンクキングダムを敵とみなしたのです。
Bitch, do you not remember I was talking to him just yesterday?
Yeah.
サンクキングダムは完全平和主義国家です。武器をなくし、戦いのない平和な世界を目指す私たちがそのような真似をしてはなりません。ですが、このままではサンクキングダムそのものが失われてしまいます。とにかく、私は
Don't worry, I talked to a bunch of other countries. They're on our side and will do absolutely nothing to help us. As per the total pacifism thing.
現実にはロームフェラ軍が攻めてこようとしているのだ。
This is the epyon, right?
Yeah.
No one's asking any questions? Said no one's asking any questions?
No,
You just
you
brought the
showed up with
epyon
the
over,
epyon.
parked it in. You lean up against it, not question where you got it.
ヒーロー、お前にも何か希望があるのか？
俺にあるのは支配と戦う意志だけだ。
カトルはどうしているだろう。できれば早く戻ってきてもらいたいが。
Didn't you see him get
By the
shot
name of
down
this
last
episode.
time?
Yeah. No, but if the king, well, the titles also lie in Wing, so.
Castle, no.
あの音は。
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, he's got to be heading towards the magnetic core. But then he also wanted to leave them out of the war, so why would he be going towards them?
くそこのままじゃあだ3番隊を率いて最後に回れ了解なんだカトル様カトル様なのかカトル様だとみんな
How did he... Remember he just zoomed in? He was way over, like, near the horizon? If I was analyzing shows, I would mark down Quattro as having super speed. Yep, that's right. That white body is Quattro.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Wait, he's not even a white guy. To be fair, the only thing that should be fighting back is Quattro, because we know that melee weapons can go through the shields.
Yeah. That's a reuse shot.
It's another bullshit win. Well, like, how did they defeat the whole line of the mobile dolls that was behind them a second ago?
Apparently, Quattro was so fast that he destroyed them all.
俺たちこそカトル様に助けてもらってありがたいですよ。それでカトル様、またガンダムが必要になったのですか？うん。僕がやらなければならないことができたんだ。
Well, that's an unhelpful shot to answering our previous question.
Yeah, it's at night as well, so I hope there's seats at the top of those things. Oh, wait, they have to be in the colony, because unless they went down to Earth to visit the circus.
Either is possible.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Like, not very much in line would put up with it.
I mean, they've implied before that Tro is capable of making himself as light as air, walking on things that shouldn't be able to hold him. I guess that was a mirror. Or the ISS.
Yeah. Well, that's the second ISS we've seen.
No, I think that was a mirror.
Mir?
Yes, MIR, mirror.
Yeah, no, but there'd never be an ISS called Mir.
No, the ISS is the ISS. I'm saying that's mirror.
It looks like the ISS.
It does not look like the ISS. It looks like the mirror. And the mirror, I think, was also eventually... No, the mirror was never plugged into the ISS. Different Russian module was plugged in the ISS. No, that looks like mirror. Look up fucking mirror. At the end of the episode, obviously. Yeah. Also, I hate to spoil things. This is bigger than the Peace Million. You went beyond budget.
山岳地帯の国境より進軍開始しました。よし、我が主力部隊は海岸部からの攻撃に向かう。制圧目標はサンクキングダム首都ニューポートシティ。
リリーナ様、国境の監視システムがオズモビルドール部隊の進行を捉えました。
たった今、デルマユ
Don't worry, we can handle it. Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
武装ゲリラを無制限に受け入れる我が国にオズは攻撃を仕掛けると。
ロムフェラーがここまで無謀な真似をするとは。
Did they though?
バイデン
They've like telegraphed everything well in advance.
それを守ろうとして戦う者を叱らないでください。
ノインさん、バーガン、学園の生徒たちの避難をお願いします。
Well, at least she's thinking about, you know.
Well,
Of
I mean,
course,
she's
now
been
that-
in this situation before.
Yeah.
Remember when, was it Oz? I think it was Oz at the time, attacked the school that she was in.
Mhm.
And legitimately, I don't think there was any evacuation orders given for that school.
The thing is that okay, I know how the Sanc feeling fails because Epyon, you know, hero goes crazy with the epyon and kills everybody basically.
Well, you can't kill everybody.
And kill a lot of people with the epyon.
Well, I mean, you can't kill everybody. Noin is in the movie, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
She's here, so.
よし、各機ビル部隊を投下せよ。
前期防衛ラインまで後退しろ。
But yeah, I mean, clearly the Sanc Kingdom is orb.
Yeah.
You just really feel
Although
all
Orb
the.
was much better prepared.
No, I just mean you can feel all the influences that Gundam Seed took from Gundam Wing. Except that, you know, Gundam Seed had a narrative and a storyline that connected each part to itself, except for we're gonna fuck around underwater for a long time. Which I guess is a bunch of these scenes. I mean, not specifically this episode. The scenes where the characters just fucking around or doing nothing.
Yeah.
ドロシー、ファーガンの指示に従わなかったの？早くお逃げなさい。
Because I'm not in danger. I'm Duke DeMille's granddaughter.
Doesn't matter. A bomb could kill her easy enough. A missile could kill her easy enough.
Yeah, you want to be the soldier responsible for that?
Always a stray shot.
Always a worse hell for you and your family.
Yeah.
I control the world.
Yeah, but if you're there to destroy a kingdom, you know, it's very difficult to just say, "Oh, this missile was gonna veer just right to
I
the
can't
left."
wait for you to keep defending yourself like that while I put you in a dark pit filled with insects and snakes.
No, it isn't wonderful. You crazy bitch.
Nah, I'm on Dorothy's side on this one. The best way to test your total pacifism idealism is to put it to the test. What do? Because not for nothing, you're not teaching this class in a classroom anymore. This is the real world. The enemy's at your gates, and the only way to see it through is to do something. Crazy helmet. Feels like the helmet the engineer would wear in the Alien series.
リリーナ様はずるいわ。ずるい。平和なんていう甘い言葉でみんなを集めておいて、いざとなったら自分では何にもしないんですもん。
しないのではないわ。
できないだけよね。そもそも完全な平和なんて実現不可能なんだから。
何を言うの？
See? Speaking truth.
人は戦う動物であるって。そして戦い続けて勝った者が支配すればいいと。それでこそ秩序は完成するのではなくて。
その考
I mean, I
え
wouldn't go that
は
way,
秩序は
though.
平和を生み出すものではない。単なる支配だわ。
この考えなら秩序の実現に向けて行動を起こせるわ。現に戦いのあるこの世界で戦えない完全平和主義に何ができるの？それこそ単なる絵空事よ。
His total pacifism is dumb. And not for nothing, you'd also have to assume aliens don't exist. But if aliens come and they want to fight. Granted, there's only 2 Gundam universes that have aliens in them. Assuming Lala never created a universe with aliens.
Yeah.
God, what are those called again? Tauruses?
Yeah.
What was the movie Kroll? The Tauruses look like the bad guys from Kroll.
Even as your country.
Well, the problem is Relina is supported by this idealism because of her plot armor. She can witness all this shit happening. Oh, wouldn't be Gundam without teddy bears. But she's never going to fall because she's a plot armor character.
Yeah.
Sanc Kingdom とこの私の存在が戦火を巻き起こすというのなら、できることから始めます。完全平和に向けての新しい一歩。
そう、まずは行動ですわ、リリーナ様。
She's talking about dissolving the kingdom.
Yeah.
I was about to insult the person I'm supporting.
To outer space?
I mean, technically your grandpa could.
私はサンクキングダムを代表するリリーナ・ピースクラフトです。
お嬢様。
現在我が国はオズの宣戦布告により戦闘状態に入っております。
小賢しい。他国に軍事援助を求めるつもりか。
No, because the only people who support her are other pacifists.
平和主義を唱えるサンクキングダムの望むところではありません。しかし我が国がオズの戦争を仕掛ける対象となるなら、サンクキングダムは主権を放棄し、自らを解体いたします。
That'll teach him. Yeah, it's stupid. It would be stupider if we'd ever seen one native inhabitant of the Sanc Kingdom, because it just seems to be her and foreign dignitaries.
Yeah.
All these buildings, as far as I know, are uninhabited. It's a stupid move. It seems smart here because at the time we were watching this, I'm assuming most of us were in high school or middle school. Because if you actually had any people in this nation, you just threw them to the wolves. Plus, they get all the resources that are here.
Whatever those might be.
Well, for one, the people. If Romefeller just started to institute slavery out of nowhere, boom, you just threw all your people to slavery. Like, who's gonna stop them? They control the whole Earth. And total pacifism means you're never gonna fall back. Where are you flying to? Also, I mean, just legitimately, you just dissolved your own nation. If they declared you a criminal, that didn't stop them from stopping you. Oh, there we go. Dorothy does, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all those people that believed in you.
Yeah.
Also, it's a very weird camera angle.
That's a new thing that's playing. I don't think. No.
I'm not going to complain about that. That's the same thing Zex does.
Yeah.
But he was doing it in the Tall Geese.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. Now he's unleashed, basically.
Yeah. Well, Zex is on his way, as we saw.
Yeah. So we can have yet another fight. Meaningless fight.
I mean, it is meaningless, but I think it was like the one we were all waiting for back in the day. Because, you know, they both got their new mobile suits. They both got the same system. Who's better, Hero or Zex? And obviously, I was always Zex, so...
Yeah. So now we got a new theme song?
Maybe.
We heard over, though. Yeah.
Maybe this was the first introduction, and we won't hear it for a couple more episodes as the main one. I don't know. Still, pretty dumb.
Yeah, this episode was...
dumb.
Yeah.
I support 75% of what Dorothy was saying. So eventually she goes into the might makes right category, and that's not... The best leader isn't the one who beats everybody. I remember that was a plot point of Crest of the Stars, where specifically one of the prison groups is being led by a guy who believes in that shit, and he's just the dumbest motherfucker you've ever seen.
You don't have to be...
圧倒的な力の行使の前にもろくも崩れ去った。だがロームフェラ財団は長身のリリーナにさらに過酷な選択を突きつける。一方廃墟となったサンクキングダムでは2人のガンダムのパイロットヒーローとゼクスが戦う。だがその戦いは時代が必要としない戦いであった。新機動戦機ガンダムウィング第37話ゼロ対エピオン。
But yeah, Relina's just a bad leader. However, I think she might be assuaged by the fact that she doesn't seem to be leading anybody.
But they're going to use... Apparently, they're going to try to use her now, the Roma fellas, which... They could have used her without attacking her kingdom, but sure.
Well, no, they just proved her whole idealism. Remember, there's members of the Rockefeller Foundation that were starting to believe in total pacifism and, like, begging her for help in that matter.
Yeah.
She just made a public spectacle, a worldwide spectacle, that total pacifism does not protect you or help you in any way. So assumedly, they have galvanized their own people that were starting to believe in switching sides. So I think it was worthwhile.
Yeah. I don't... At this point, I don't know what exactly Wing is trying to tell me, other than, again, total pacifism is dumb. Again.
Well, that fighting is dumb, but you have to stand up for something. What is that saying? There's already a saying for this. It's saying that same thing. Stand for something or fall for nothing. Something like that. Whatever that phrase is, wherever that comes from. It's saying that. But also don't go out of your way to start fights, I guess.
So pacifism is, don't mess with me, and I won't mess with you. But if you step out of the line, well...
Yeah, pacifism doesn't say you can't defend yourself. Total pacifism says you can't defend yourself.
Yeah.
Which is, again, total pacifism. Any extreme is bad. Maybe that's what the message is.
Yeah,
that Rockefeller is one extreme, and Relina is the other extreme, and Relina is being proven wrong. I don't know if Rockefeller's been proven wrong.
Rockefeller's been proven wrong.
Yeah.
I guess if they get defeated at the end, then yeah, they are proven wrong. But
I guess they haven't been proven wrong, but they've been proven icky. I don't know the word I'm looking for here is. They've been proven like I don't like those guys.
But they're no different than what came before. They're not really a solution to the problem either. Because
nobody's really come
they
before
become
them.
the problem. Yeah.
I mean, you could say the United Earthsphere Alliance may have come before them, but the United Earthsphere Alliance's main military conceit was Oz, which was Romefeller. So essentially, they've been here the whole time.
The whole time, yeah.
So yeah, no. Again, it's not the element that they've been proven wrong. It's just the element that they're not morally right. So you can be in the right, but not in the right. Ironically, which might place you on the right.
Enough. You can be right, but that may not be enough.
No. I mean, that's a measure. That's the problem. Is the measure. Yeah, what was I watching the other day? Some notation on the element of getting caught with a hooker or something like that, and having a camera in the room, and then claiming that we were recording a porno. So this isn't sex work. I guess it is sex work we're recording for.
It's legal sex work.
Yeah, but the element is that you need permits and all of this other stuff. So just putting up a camera on the back of the room without any of the actual other legal requirements for shooting pornography. I'm from the 1880s. Wouldn't get you out of it. And the final comment on the video was, sure, you could try to take it to trial, but it wouldn't look good, or something like that. And my comment was, it wouldn't look good for shame reasons, or because you wouldn't win. Because one of those is more important than the other. If you think you can shame me out of this, fuck you, I want to win. Yeah. It'd be, what's his name? The famous, was it?
Larry Flint.
Larry Flint. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of the porn magazine.
Yeah.
What was the name of the magazine?
Well, it was Hustler.
I was about to say Jugs. I couldn't think of that. But Larry Flint on trial was a whole show thing. Like, some people just don't got shame. All that matters is you win. So, if it's not a good look, don't fucking care. Would it win? Obviously, I don't think it would win either, because again, there's legal requirements to shooting something like that, and it's not just put a camera up in the room. Because you could also make the argument you were shooting that for your own personal enjoyment later, which is not itself, illegal porno.
Illegal, yeah. Although Larry Flint did win. He got shot, but that's a different story altogether. Well, it's part of the story, but still won the case anyway, went to the Supreme Court, and he won. But, yeah. The government versus Larry Flint. Who played Larry Flint? A very famous actor.
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson, yeah.
I haven't seen the movie. I think I've seen like little snippets of it. That and the one that's been coming up recently a lot is, it's one of those, the something number.
With the Beast? I don't know.
No. Like the name of the group of people that was being brought up on charges.
Oh,
the 5.
The Chicago 5.
Yeah. I guess you've been getting a bunch of those shorts recommended to you too.
Chicago 5.
I mean, I watch them all. They're all super interesting. Really pissed off at the judge now watching those. But,
Great acting by, what's his name, to play the
judge. I actually got him confused, too. That's Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah, he's supposed to be the leader of the group, yeah.
Yeah, I got him confused with, this wouldn't work for you because you didn't watch the original, not the original, Dirk Gently stuff. Because I believe he's in the Dirk Gently stuff that I see. Not the new one that everyone loves, the one that came before it by like a couple of years. He's in that, and he looks incredibly a lot like Sacha Baron Cohen. To the point where I was like, oh, good, this guy's getting work. It's like, no, he's not.
At least not this. This wasn't it, yeah. But then he also was a man that made The Dictator, which was a pretty good movie. But yeah, I mean... And we are dragging ourselves, but to the end. I mean, you could probably shave like 5 episodes and just go, okay, let's finish this, But again, we have 49 episodes not 49 episodes to go, like 13 episodes to go, 12 episodes to go. So yeah. No, we're gonna have to write this one to the very end.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're almost there. And then whatever specials we have, and then the movie. Yeah, I think I looked it up, and Operation Meteor, the specials I have, are supposed to be kind of part recap and part of what happens after the show, but before the movie.
Yeah. Endless Waltz. Which, you know, it's a fitting name.
Sure.
I feel about Wing.
In the same way that
it's an endless
never-ending movie, never-ending story was.
Never-ending story, yeah. It certainly feels like an endless waltz.
All right, well, I've got nothing left to say about this episode.
No.
So once again, I have been Theta. This has been Lessons. We've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?